Leading the news right now at 5. Founders Brewing Company remains embroiled in a racial discrimination lawsuit. And now the company's diversity and inclusion director says she's had enough.
She's resigned on Friday, saying that Founders' actions have explicitly shown they are more interested in the optics of her face than the impact of her voice. News 8's Heather Walker sat down and spoke with her about the decision. Heather?
Yeah, Founders is being sued by a former employee from their Detroit tap room, saying he was fired because of his race. Now, that lawsuit was already filed before this position of diversity and inclusion was even created at Founders. And Gracie Hackerman, the woman who took that role, knew about that lawsuit before taking on. She said she felt like it was an opportunity. Instead of just standing by and watching this happen, she felt she could have a positive impact. But instead, she says her voice was ignored.
In many of those conversations with our leadership team, I had suggested and how we could respond and how we could acknowledge the overarching issues that were beyond the lawsuit, but more so the perception of what the community and the perception of what the consumers were thinking, and how we were not acknowledging what it means to not acknowledge somebody's identity, and how we were not acknowledging systemic issues that we're seeing in our society. And I saw last week as an opportunity for us to acknowledge that, an opportunity for Founders to show empathy, to show and take action of what Founders said that Founders believes in. And that didn't happen repeatedly.
Founders has responded to that resignation, saying, quote, that she was a valued member and that they are sorry to receive her resignation. Now, Founders has denied any discrimination. That lawsuit is still being fought in court. Coming up at 6, you'll hear much more from our interview with the former diversity and inclusion director, including what she says Founders should have done. That's coming up. Reporting live in downtown Grand Rapids, Heather Walker, News 8.